Well, spring is right around the corner for us, so we're taking advantage of a sunny day in Seattle, which happens like never, especially in March. This episode is a really good one.
Yeah.
Got a couple things. We're gonna go just do, a quick bite to eat and get a beer. That's the nice part about living on the water. This is, you can jump on the dinghy and just do a quick cruise and get that done. So we're gonna do that, and we also have a guest appearance by Katie Wixom from Pumpout Seattle, and she is going to talk about the hotly debated whether fender hangers or tying your fenders to your rail is the best option. So stick around, be a fun episode. Thanks for joining us. Join us on the Elli-Yacht as we realize our 5-year plan with the kids grown up, moved out, graduated from college. We take the dog, sold everything, and kitted out the boat so we can cruise the Pacific Northwest, all while living and working in the heart of Seattle. So we're off to the Highliner. Found this place when we were at the boatyard. Boatyard's not all bad, but they have excellent beer and what else?
Food.
Yeah, the food's great.
John comes for beer.
I come for the company. Like Carlin had all of that footage, but this is where the fleet hangs out. Get all their nets prepped and do all those things, and it's pretty sweet. Be able to spend some time here. But the Highliner is definitely where most everybody from the industry hangs out. It's kind of fun. And now that COVID's starting to lighten up, it might be a little more hopping than it used to be.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. And it's right across from the net shed. It's one of the nets out here. We'll have to come out here though when the fleet's really getting ready and geared up, because I guess this entire area is stacked with nets. And here is Highliner. Man, it'll look too exciting from the outside, but on the inside, it's awesome.
I'm excited.
Yum.
So we got the mussels, which are amazing.
I'm just waiting for the wings. Not wings.
Oh yes, the wings are amazing too.
And that bar over there is usually packed with fishermen. You can't even get in this place. All right, you know you're lucky when you run into Katie Wixom.
Lucky as the assholes I just pulled off the Fremont Bridge. They were lucky.
Katie Wixom with me. Friend, lifelong friend.
Yes.
And she's going to be our guest star on this particular episode. And now you've run boats a little bit. You're a captain. What's your license?
I have a 1,600 ton Oceans.
You know what my license is? I have two of them. Jack and shit.
John.
Yes.
Tell these people who the hell I am.
This is Katie Wixom, good friend of ours from Pumpout Seattle. She runs the joint, keeps us all ship-shape and the water tidy. But today, she's going to talk about
It's true.
losers that have clips on their fenders, like me. How we shouldn't be doing that. Go ahead.
It's true. You know what's one really cool thing about what I do is I get to see a lot of boats, right? Hundreds of boats. So I kind of see what's trending. And Fender hangers are trending. So there's a bunch of different ones you can get on the market, right? There's like the plastic clip that'll go over the rail. You've got the ones that'll like go up and do this number. More of one that's kind of like canvas strappy type thing.
Yep, tailor-made.
So a lot of different stuff out there. The cool thing about Fender hangers is they create a weak link, right? The bad thing about Fender hangers is they create a weak link. So let's say you snag a dock, whatever, man. You hit that fender. You got a plastic fender hanger. Bing. Right, that fender's, it's out of here.
Yep, I've had it happen many times.
But the good side of that, right, you really slam something, you got that fender tied off, hell, you might lose the handrail. We don't know.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
Depends on how bad of a driver you are.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I would not necessarily say that there's any fender hangers on the market that I would personally recommend. I like to go with the trusty knot. So let me show you the knot that you need for hanging your fenders. All right, so before we jump into the knots, okay, there's a couple important things that you need when you tie a knot. So two things important about tying a knot. Okay, first thing is that it's gonna hold. And the second thing is that it's gonna come undone, right? So, I don't know, get yourself a freaking knot book. But this one right here, this is the knot that you want to tie your fenders with. Okay, it's called a Clove Hitch. So, Clove Hitch, very, very simple. Okay, we're gonna go around the rail. We're just gonna make one loop-de-loop. Okay. We're gonna make an X. And then, right under that X, boom, you got the Clove Hitch. What's cool about this one is the more that you pull on this notch, it's gonna cinch up, right? It almost like you pull on it and the knot gets tighter, tighter, tighter. But it also comes undone. They call this in a knot, they'll call it a knuckle, right? And it's a place in the knot where where you just push on the one place and the whole thing will come undone. So what's cool about the Clove Hitch is it can be nice and tight, you can get her undone, and then it's really easy to adjust. Like, oh shit, I gotta take that fender up. Okay, no problem, right? Just tighten up that Clove Hitch, and then boom, right? We're going again. So that's the Clove Hitch. That's the number one knot you want for tying your fenders. The second knot that's important to know, okay, this one's called, if you can't tie a knot, tie a lot. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go around this rail a couple times, right? The more times that you go around, when we put force on this, it's gonna transfer the force onto the rail, not onto the knot. Okay, so you get to turn around there, and then they call this a hitch, half hitch, right? Around and around, and just hell, tie a lot, right? Can't tie a knot, tie a lot. So there you go. That's not gonna come undone, but these half hitches, right, they got that knuckle that we're talking about, and you can get this puppy undone. Provided, right, that you got a couple turns on there. If we got no turns, we're not transferring whatever the hell that's called to the rail, and you're just like half hitch, half hitch, half hitch, right? Then when you yank on this, it's transferring into the knot. So the tighter you go, the tighter it's putting those in there. This is going to be a lot harder to get undone at the end of the day than if you take another turn around this rail. So can't tie a knot, tie a lot. Learn your Clove Hitch, you'll look like a boss.
Now I've been shamed. These clips have to go.
Oh, what's that? That's Clove Hitch.